Hey guys, Haddy the creator here, creating something new to share with you today. Today is Sunday, the 8th of December. And what does that mean? Today just so happens to be the birthday of a good friend of mine named Ryan, who is fascinated with Stoicism. He is a self-professed Stoic himself. He also owns and operates this website, the3stoics.com, with his two brothers, where they sell really cool Stoic-themed items, like this little statue of the bust of Marcus Aurelius. Pretty cool stuff. He asked me to draw something for him a few months back, and I forgot. I didn't do it, and now that it's his birthday, I remembered. So I am going to give him a little birthday present and attempt to meet the requirements of his request. He asked me to draw a Stoic cat. What is Stoicism? And what is Stoic? A Stoic in the dictionary is a noun. So a Stoic is a person who can endure pain or hardship without showing their feelings or complaining. So I kind of picture something like an old hound dog with kids climbing on it, pulling on its ears, tugging on its loose skin, sliding down its back, and it just sits there tranquil as can be. That's a Stoic dog, right? So that's kind of what I'm picturing. But for this cat, he kind of mentioned he wants it to be wearing a scarf, just kind of there and alive. Its presence is there, but its mind is far away. It's focusing on other things. It's out of this world, but in this world, kind of in between two. Does this look like the face of a Stoic? So I'm going to attempt to do this drawing for my friend Ryan, and I hope you like it. Happy birthday, Ryan. I love you. You're a good dude. And let's see if I can pull this off for you. So going into this, I'm not 100% sure what kind of style he wants and what he's going to use it for. I know he talked about maybe using it on a sticker or a t-shirt or something for his business, but I am going to do two versions for him. So I decided to do a more realistic looking one and then a more cartoony one because I'm not sure which one he wanted, and if I ask him, it's going to ruin the element of surprise. So I'm going to start out with the realistic one just because it's going to take longer and because I don't draw cats very often. So hopefully the working on this more realistic one with heavy usage of reference images will kind of refresh me so I can be able to do the cartoon one more efficiently. So starting out, I found a picture of a cat that's kind of got this stoic look on his face. It's just a Google image, and I'm going to kind of trace over it a little bit just to kind of get the forms and the eyes and everything in the right position. And then I'm going to go off of that and just look at other reference images of other cats and things and try to draw it out. I'm going to be using the symmetry tool, which is in the newer versions of Photoshop, and it is really cool and awesome. It has a bunch of different symmetrical guidelines you can use, so you can make all kinds of different designs and drawings. It's got this spiral one, which I don't really know when you would use this, but maybe drawing something you could make some cool designs and patterns. And it has a bunch of different options. I'm just going to use the basic left to right mirrored symmetry because the cat's face that I'm drawing off of is pretty symmetrical. So now I'm just drawing the different forms, tracing over the spots and positioning of everything in the anatomy of this cat and getting the facial structure correct so it doesn't look like another animal, which probably would have happened if I didn't do this. Now I'm going to sketch in the scarf that he asked for and kind of give him this stoic scarf to make him look more sophisticated and elegant. Now I have the structure and I'm pretty happy with it, and I feel like I'm totally ready to go off training wheels, so I'm going to ditch this reference image and delete it just because I don't want to use it as too much of a crutch. I do want this to be my drawing and not just a trace drawing of some internet cat. So I'm throwing that away and I'm going to just kind of speed through the process now. It's just going to be a lot of drawing, a lot of line art, and I'll pop back in a minute. So now the line art is done. You just watched about an hour worth of drawing compressed down to just a couple minutes. So I just put a pink background on him right now just so I can make him solid and put another layer behind him with a stroke on it to kind of make the lines pop a little bit more, and then I put a white stroke on it as well. I like drawing on a gray background or an off-white because the white gets too bright and it's just kind of too much sometimes when you're just drawing purely on white, especially if your monitor's as bright as mine is, so it kind of bugs out my eyes a bit. So I put the gray, and I like the white just because it makes it pop a little bit more, it gives it the sticker look, which I think is the ultimate goal of this drawing anyway. So yeah, I'm happy with it, and I'm ready to get some color onto this cat. I went over to the Adobe Color website and I picked out a palette, so that's what I just threw behind here in the background. That's what I'll be using to color up the cat, and I will just go ahead and speed through that as well, so enjoy. So one cat is now done, so I'm going to jump over to Adobe Animate, which I like to use for drawing more whimsical, cartoony style drawings. The line tools are more fluid for me, and they kind of do some smoothing on the lines, and I like the vector look of these cartoon graphics, and just the fact that you can use them as vectors and resize them and things is convenient. So I'm going to jump over here and start drawing with the reference of the line art of the previous drawing I just did, and we'll see how that turns out. So here's the two final Stoic cats. May we all live a more Stoic life. In the words of Epictetus, sick and yet happy. In peril and yet happy. Dying and yet happy. In exile and happy. In disgrace and, you guessed it, and happy. That's the life of a Stoic. Just brush them shoulders off and chill. Everything's good. Life is good. It's kind of like that "this is fine" meme. The world's burning around you and you just, it's fine. Well, thanks so much for watching. That was a lot of fun to draw for you guys. I am glad you joined me in this little birthday gift for my friend Ryan. And if you liked it, go ahead and click subscribe. It's just a click from you, but it means the world to me. Never mind, I'm a Stoic. I don't care if you click. I'm happy regardless of 2 subscribers or 200 or 2,000 or 2 million. I'm good. It's all good. It's all good to me. I'm just kidding. I ain't no stoic. I appreciate them subscribes. So yeah, hopefully I inspired some creativity in yourself too. That's kind of my goal, is to inspire creativity, to get people to try new things. I'm gonna keep trying new things. Comfort is garbage. Ain't nobody want to just stay comfortable. Comfort is the enemy of success. Let's kick comfort in the butt. And lastly, I'd love to kind of build a community here of creative individuals who help motivate one another and share what they're doing, give ideas, collaborate. I'd love to collaborate with any of you. If you want to collaborate with me, send me a message. My email is in the contact page information. I would love to do that with you. I'm actually working on a collaboration right this minute with somebody that is very talented. I'm excited to share that video. Thanks so much for investing in me, and I will do my best to make it a profitable investment for your time. Thank you, and I'll catch you in the next video.